NeoBrian here. Welcome to the celebration vlog for NeoBrian's channel. We hit 100 subscribers. So pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. Did it in just under 10 weeks, which honestly, considering I'm not a hot chick, is pretty amazing. Am I jealous? No, because I'm not a hot chick. It happens. You know, some of us, we're just born with this kind of sexiness instead, right? Oh yeah. So anyway, in celebration of getting 100 subscribers on the channel, I'm going to do a Q&A and a trivia hunt. So I'll tell you about the trivia hunt in just a minute, but let's go ahead and get into the Q&A. My friends on the Facebook group Gamers of YouTube, which is an amazing community these guys are. If you are a gamer on YouTube, I highly encourage you to check it out. I'll put the link below to that group. But I got some good questions from them. First question I had was cheese? Yes, please. I love cheese. I love like many kinds of cheese. Although I didn't when I was younger. That kind of makes me think of a story. I don't remember. We went to some kind of weird French restaurant when I was a kid, and I didn't understand anything that was on the menu, and I know I didn't want to eat snails. And I ordered a cheese plate, and I thought, well, you can't go wrong with a cheese plate. Oh my gosh, it was like 7 bites of cheese. They were tiny little bites of cheese. And they were different kinds of cheese, all 7 of them, and all 7 of them were disgusting. They tasted horrible. Oh my gosh, you know, it's kind of like a blue cheese. It's a really strong flavor. Heck, one of them might have been blue cheese. You don't just want a mouthful of blue cheese. At least I don't. I like blue cheese. I like blue cheese dressing. I like blue cheese and stuffed mushrooms. I mean, blue cheese is great. I talked about this recently. We love blue. I love blue. Blue's wonderful. Blue cheese, great thing. Anyway, there's a lot of weird cheeses out there that I'll kind of draw the line at, but you know, if you just got some Gouda, some Swiss, some provolone, you know, even American. Yeah, even though, you know, a lot of American is cheese food. I don't know what that is. What is cheese food? Cheese doesn't eat food. And if you're saying the cheese is food, is it all cheese food? What got you into gaming in the first place? Well, I guess it was in the 70s when Pong came out. We had a little console. I guess you really can't even a console. It was a box and it plugged into your coaxial cable. And then you had these little dials to make the Pong things go. It was Pong, what can I say? But it got me excited about gaming. When I was young, we had an Odyssey 2 system. I had a number of games on there that I loved to play. Also in the early 80s, I guess it was around 81, 82, my parents bought a Franklin Ace computer. It was basically like an Apple II knockoff. So I got to play a lot of the Apple II games on there. I kind of grew up through the 80s playing Ultima 3, little games like Taipan, Karateka. Some of these games are on my channel. I've done some Let's Plays on those if you want to check them out. How do you get your name out there? Every way that I can. I am a very young YouTuber. As I said, I've been doing this just under 10 weeks, and I'm still trying to figure it out. But number one, I got on Facebook, and the friends and family that I have on Facebook, I sent them private messages individually with my link asking them to subscribe. It was probably only about 20 to 25% of my friends, because a lot of my friends on my list, you know, are more acquaintances, and it's like, you know, if I didn't perceive that they would be interested, I didn't send it to them. So I tried not to just spam all of my friends. And that probably boosted me a good 40 or 50 of my subscribers right there. And why not? You know, it's the people you know. Let them create a foundation to support you. And if they enjoy a relationship with you, they're probably going to enjoy your YouTube videos. So that was the way that I started. I've gone onto a lot of Facebook groups. I regularly post my videos there. Also have a Facebook page. I've got Instagram, and I've got Twitter. And so I've got all 3 of these things that are kind of flowing. They're still small. I understand one of the tips I hear a lot is leverage, especially Twitter, as much as you can. That's a great way to grow your channel. The other thing that I've started doing recently, and I've heard this many times, YouTube is a community, and you need to be active in that community. And what that means is we need to be posting on other people's videos. We need to be commenting. We need to be liking, even sharing. I've basically started this new philosophy that I think has been fairly effective, because I've seen some decent growth since I've started this. Keep in mind that I don't know all that much about YouTube as I'm answering this question. My philosophy has become never waste a video view. You know, if I'm watching the video, I will comment something. Great vid, you know, enjoyed your presentation, just something to put my name on there, because when people are interested in the video and they look, they will see, you know, people that are commenting, and there's always a chance they're gonna look at you, and especially if it's a good comment, they might go to your channel and check you out. The last thing that I do, of course, you know, SEO is a big thing, and the way you tag your videos is important. And so, like Buzzkill, for instance, originally it was just a versus, a production coming up in Jab Jab Productions that we're looking forward to doing. I don't know when we're going to do it. We're talking about maybe doing it next year. when Civil War is a little closer to coming out. But you know, it's something we really want to do. But I don't know.
Do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it.
Settle down, Chow. We will. We will. When I made Buzzkill, it was kind of like that. It was a NeoBrian versus Buzzkill. Well, when I began to try to market that, and I began to look at the different tags I could do, I realized that not a lot of people are going to be searching for Buzzkill. And if they do, there's songs out there named Buzzkill. I mean, there's actually a lot of things on Buzzkill that made it difficult for me to compete with that search word alone. And so as I began to search, I found some how to kill a fly, how to get rid of a fly, how to kill flies, you know, and I thought, well, let's kind of rebrand it. Let's remarket this. And so I changed the name, you know, from Buzzkill, NeoBrian versus Buzzkill to Buzzkill, how to kill a fly. And then that's how I tagged it. That's what I put in the description. And now if you go to YouTube and you just type in how to kill a fly, I'm about half to 2/3 the way down the first page. So there's a potential. I'm getting something out there. It's a funny video, and some people are seeing it. That was a lot of answer, I know, for that question, but I think that's a question a lot of us YouTubers have. How do we get our name out there? How do we get the people coming to our site? And it's tough, you know. I know that I'm making good videos. I know that people enjoy my videos, but how do I get them out to the people? How do I find my fans? Really is the challenge. So good luck to you on that. And hopefully maybe that helped you a little bit. That's the direction I'm going. I haven't figured it all out, but you know, that's what I've been doing. And obviously I've seen some success with that. So which video of yours was the most fun to make? That's a tough question because I absolutely love making videos. And I've had a blast making all of them. But the most fun, Buzzkill. It was actually Captain McFrosty's idea because there was a fly in some of my earlier videos that kind of trolled me. You know, he'd like buzz up against me and he'd buzz the camera and he's like, "Dude, you need to have a showdown. You got to do this. You got to do a video on you and this fly duking it out." And honestly, I kind of thought in the back of my mind, that's dumb. Not a lot of people are going to be interested in that. And then one day we had the time, so we came in one afternoon to the studio, and even then I'm like, this is dumb, but you know, we'll have a little fun. And of course we got into it, and it was absolutely hilarious. We had so much fun. It was literally just a run and gun shoot. We had no script. I just brought up a bunch of props, which you'll see in the video, and just made up lines as I went, and it was amazing. Most of it was very magical. A couple of awkward moments. What is your guilty pleasure when it comes to video games? And that's kind of an interesting question. I'm not sure what the guilty implies because most video games I play are a pleasure. So maybe one that I play that causes me guilt. The only one I think is Ultima Online. I played that for about 8 years. To be honest, it was very damaging to my marriage. And it just kind of sucked the life out of me. What made you start making YouTube videos? That's easy. Captain McFrosty. I had been interested in making YouTube videos for a long time, but I never really had the equipment for it, and it really wasn't that much of a priority. Well, Alex came along, Captain McFrosty, and he started doing this Jab Jab Entertainment website. I love Alex, and I wanted to encourage him in what he was doing, and I'm like, you know, I can't write articles like every day, or maybe not even every week, but maybe once or twice a month, you know, just to kind of get in the trenches with him, support him, love on him, and of course, through that, then came the Jab Jab YouTube channel, which led to the Off Topic YouTube channel, which led him to start his own YouTube channel, then we all started brainstorming about networking together, and so he started to encourage all of us to do our own YouTube channels. And so he was very supportive and encouraging, which is ironic because that's kind of why I started, was to encourage and support him, and he ended up doing it for me. But you know, got things flowing, got some equipment that I'm happy to be using, and there you go. That's what started me on YouTube. So thank you, Alex. Captain McFrosty, his link will be below. I'd encourage you to check him out. My duck has a question for you. Quack? Well, to answer your duck, quack. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Would you rather have the power to go through time but must be on the same spot motionless, or teleport and feel the tiredness as if you walked to that location? I like this question. I'm intrigued by time travel. I love time travel shows. I'm a huge Whovian. I would choose, if both are time travel related, I would choose to teleport and feel the tiredness as if I walked to that location. And what I would actually do with that is I would probably, like, if I wanted to go to, you know, medieval Japan, I would probably get a plane ticket and go to Japan and then time travel back to Japan, so I didn't feel like I just walked halfway around the world. So, you know, I kind of see a shortcut around that, assuming I'm not walking through the years and we're just talking geographically. But that's interesting anyway, because if you time travel back, say, 5 years standing on one spot, technically the universe is in an entire state of motion. So if you truly are stationary compared to the universe, then 5 years previously, you're probably going to be in the middle of space if you stayed in that same exact spot. But I assume you're probably talking about geographically on the Earth, and I think I'm overthinking that. Favorite video game character? Well, I'm going to say Mario, because I played a whole lot of Super Mario on the NES. One of my favorite kind of jokes on Hishi is when they're in the Super Cafe, and Batman and Mario are there, and they're having this conversation together that's, you know, you got Mario going, "I'm a Mario," and Batman's going, "I'm Batman. I'm a Mario. I'm Batman. I'm a Mario. I'm Batman." Another game I absolutely love is Mortal Kombat. I don't always learn the special moves, but I'm really good at button mashing. Scorpion. The biggest reason I like Scorpion is because of his line. "Get over here!" The other person, I mean, you may not even hurt him that bad, but they have no choice but to get over here. Get over here! Okay, so that's the end of my Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I still cannot believe that we've hit 100 subscribers. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. You made this happen, and you are incredible. I'm super stoked about the fan base that I have here, and the way that it's growing. And what I'm going to do now is I want to do a trivia hunt. And a trivia hunt, that might be a thing, I don't know. I may have made it up, I don't know. A trivia hunt is essentially, you've got to hunt down the trivia questions. I'm going to put, I have 4 media sites, right? I've got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So you're going to find a trivia question on each of those pages. What does that mean? That means if you already follow me on all 4 of those places, you are the most hardcore NeoBrian fan out there. And I want the most hardcore NeoBrian fan out there to win. I'm going to give away a $10 Steam card. So that's cool. I think most of you guys enjoy Steam and could use that. So the video question that I have for you is, there was a video where I was specifically talking about body hardening. And my question to you is, what body part was I discussing when I was talking about body hardening? That's the first question. That's your YouTube question. So go to the other 3 sites, find the other 3 questions, and the first person who sends a private message, don't send a public. If you put a public anywhere, you're disqualified. Sends a private message on my Facebook NeoBrian page with all 4 correct answers is going to win that $10 Steam card. So good luck with that, and may the most hardcore NeoBrian fan win! Woo! Or, you know, whoever. It's cool. You know, it's just for fun. It's just for fun. We're gonna have some fun. You wanna have some fun? A little trivia hunt? A little gonna be hunting. You gotta be going to all the NeoBrian places and do the hunting for the trivia. Oh yeah. Okay, so potty time, excellent. Thank you guys. 100 subscribers, super stoked. We're over 2,000 views on the videos on NeoBrian. Gamers of YouTube on Facebook, check it out. Thank you guys for being here. Super excited about you because you're awesome and you're incredible, and there's big things going to happen in your life. So you keep pushing and you don't give up. Till next time, thank you guys. Bye-bye.